People believe that human beings are smart, kind of smart, not smart, and the opposite of smart. Not true. Everyone has the natural ability to be smart so long as the mind and the brain is working biologically correctly. And so that is, the electrons are firing. And so we all have these supercomputers between our two ears. And I gave a speech the other day, and I happened to be standing next to a statue of Sequoia. And Sequoia is a person who was able to conceive in his mind a syllabary, which is a library of syllables, 80 or so, from which he was able to construct a written language and a way of communicating for the Cherokee people from whole cloth. And he didn't go to college, and he didn't go to high school. Frederick Douglass is this unbelievable philosophical orator of American history who was learned to read under penalty of death as a slave in Maryland. Abraham Lincoln is this unbelievable creative driver of unbelievable conceptualizations of democratic philosophy. And as far as I know, he had 1 year of formal education and never was able to go to school because he lived in the backwoods of Kentucky and Indiana. And then he studied the law by trailing around a lawyer somewhere in rural central Illinois around Springfield and Sangamon County and that whole region over there. And so just take those three people. Or take Harriet Tubman, who ran an unbelievably sophisticated railroad in the days of bringing slaves to freedom. All of these people were geniuses, and none of them were formally educated. So what we've been doing is we this notion that access, which is so Sequoia, Lincoln, Douglass, and Tubman, and others. Let's also bring in Sojourner Truth. Other people who are just unbelievably capable human beings who would not have access. How many of those people are still out there? So that I just think it's a completely false premise, and it goes all the way back to Plato. And what I mean by Plato is Plato said there's three types of people. There's the philosopher kings, the guardians, and the artisans. And the philosopher kings are those that are smart and gifted, and they should be able to do anything. And the guardians are the people that are trainable, that can run things, and then everyone else is not interested in anything other than the vagaries of individual life. Not true. Not true whatsoever. So I just don't even believe I don't believe that that's the way the human being is, the human species. I have this completely different theory.